Hello, coaches. A plan is not a strategy. Okay, there are a lot of differences between those two concepts. And in today's conversation, I want to explain to you how to use a strategy, how to use a plan, and how to really use both in certain circumstances to boost your coaching business. Okay, so here's an overview I want you to pay attention to. The thing is that when you sometimes you hear the terms plan and strategy used in coaching, a lot of people use it interchangeably. In other words, they think those two terms are similar. Okay, I mean the meanings of the words are quite similar. That's for sure. I mean, this is basically you're speaking about whether you're speaking about a plan or you are speaking about a strategy. You are talking about a method for achieving an end. That we get that. But if you have a coaching business, whether you have a small coaching business or you have an enterprise grade coaching business, you still have to understand that there are subtle differences, there are subtleties when it comes to those two concepts. Okay, it's really important to understand that there is a difference between a plan and strategy and how it really how it is implemented in real life. Like when you have a business, you go about implementing a plan in a different way than implementing basically a strategy. Okay, that's important, and not only for you as a coach, but also for your clients, but also for your partners, but also for all the other coaches that are looking at you to actually maybe learn from you, to emulate you. Let me first talk to you about what a plan is, and then I will define for you what a strategy is. So, for a coaching business, a plan remains an arrangement, a pattern, a program, or a schema for a definite purpose. Okay, so a coaching plan is very concrete in nature and doesn't allow for deviation. So if plan A doesn't work, you don't alter plan A and try again. Rather, you move to plan B, something totally different. Okay, so a plan is most useful when staying well organized in your coaching business and on track. Okay, being on track is really the highest priority when it comes to your coaching business. So a coaching business plan provides a coherent framework, okay, from which you can actually build. You can also follow, you can implement stuff, but also you have a sure direction to follow. You have a GPS. Think about it that way. You have a GPS, okay? And that's important. And so now there could be some intermittent milestones to pass in order to reach an end goal. So a plan gives confidence and stability. A coaching business plan increases the transparency of your work, leaves no room for assumption, and can prove that you've put in a lot of thought and effort. So types of plans include financial plan, tactical plan, operational plan, succession plan, and contingency plan for your coaching business. So now that's pretty clear when you think about a coaching business plan. Let's talk about a strategy for your coaching business. So when you think about a strategy, I want you to think about a blueprint, a layout, a design, or idea used to accomplish a specific goal. So a strategy for your coaching business is actually very flexible and open for adaptation and change when needed. In other words, if you think about a plan is not flexible, it's not adaptable to change. A strategy is. Okay, a strategy is most useful when creativity, collaboration, and innovation are really of the utmost importance for your coaching business. And the cool thing is that a strategy in your coaching team encourages openness and debate from every side of the equation. A strategy embraces questions and out of the box effective answers. A strategy also for your coaching business allows for a natural flow of thought and continual momentum that builds until success isn't not only reached, but also expectations are blown out of the water. So basically, you want to really bring your coaching business to the next level. Okay, so again, a plan doesn't give you that much flexibility. A strategy does, big time. So a strategy can surprise, impress, and put you on track to becoming a very competitive powerhouse in your coaching niche. So the building blocks of building, let's say, a good strategy for your coaching business includes the following section. So I'm going to put this on the screen so it's pretty clear for you how to really go about having a strategy for your coaching business. So framing the questions. Okay, how do you want to bring your business? Where do you want to bring your coaching business? What level do you want to bring it to? So framing the questions, learning from the past, diagnosing the whys. Basically the motives of things happening, forecasting the future, searching potential pathways, choosing how to integrate, committing to changes, and also evolving when it is necessary. So you can see the vast array of applications where you can have a strategy really fully implemented. Let me talk to you about a quick illustration here. Let me give you an example of strategy and planning for a coaching business so that you can have a clear idea what I'm speaking about. Let's first talk about business strategy versus plan for your coaching business. So a coaching business team may have a plan to roll out, let's say, a new coaching package, a new coaching service, a new coaching product, if you will, okay? And so research, design, manufacturing, product placement or package placement, and marketing will all take care of, they'll take care of themselves within a certain construct, but it will also take place within their designated time frames and on budget. Okay, so new coaching packages will continue to go through the same process until customers decide on a winning package. So you can have a package, you can have one lesson, you can have a session. It really depends on you. Now, so that's for the plan. Okay. In contrast, a business team with a strategy will take the lessons learned from the past to determine what can be done differently earlier in the process of package development, coaching package development, or coaching session development, or coaching rollout development. Innovation will be applied throughout the design and manufacturing process. I mean, this is not really manufacturing in the sense that you're really manufacturing something, but you're really creating something. You're creating a coaching package, okay? The strategy team will use foresight to determine what customers will want, even though the customers themselves might not know it yet, and creative marketing techniques to ensure that in the end you have a winning coaching package, okay? So basically you can see that the strategy team within your coaching business will have more flexibility, more autonomy in terms of going back and forth, going to the future, going to the past, going to the present. I mean, staying in the exploring the present. Whereas the coaching business plan team can only go forward. Okay, so it's more of a time difference, but also contextual difference. Let me go a little further here. I want to talk to you about strategic planning. Okay, when you have a coaching business, you might want to think about having some strategic planning sessions, maybe once a year, once a quarter, once every 6 months. It really depends on how busy you are. It depends on how successful you are. It depends on the size of your coaching business. Okay, so for you to really navigate, let's say, plan versus strategy, you got to really ask yourself, how often do I want to really talk about this? So when you think about strategic planning, you want to think about discussing your purpose, vision, and mission. Okay. So if you have a coaching business, and again, I don't care about the niche you're in, this applies to all niches. You got to really discuss your purpose, vision, and mission in the sense that what kind of value you want to bring, what kind of value are you bringing, and what's the feedback you're getting from customers, right? So you have a lot of clients, and clients will give you feedback. I mean, if you have a coaching business, you definitely want to have a feedback loop. You want to see, you want to have, let's say, a strategy in place whereby clients will be able to comment on your sessions and what they like their expectations versus the reality. Okay, so when I speak about the purpose here, you want to ask yourself, what is your purpose? Like, what is the purpose of your organization, your coaching business? So what is better for stakeholders because our coaching business exists? Consider clients, customers, employees, coaches, coaches in your team. If you have multiple coaches, the suppliers, the environment, the community, etc. Okay, so that's the purpose. in terms of the vision, so what will the world look like if this coaching business of ours is successful? What will be better for our stakeholders, our clients, our suppliers? What positive impact do we make? This statement should be written in terms of the positive, as though it has already come true. Okay, and also the mission here, the mission for your coaching business. So how do you go about living your company's purpose and making your vision a reality? What actions do you take? How do you behave? How do you make your choices? What does your company say yes to, and what does your company, your coaching business, say no to? What behaviors reflect your values? What behaviors does your company refuse to actually condone? So you also want to think about introducing balanced scorecard action planning. So if you're thinking about sort of doing a quick compare and contrast between between strategy and plan, you want to understand that balanced scorecard can really help you big time. Okay, Kaplan and Norton of Harvard University introduced the balanced scorecard as a strategic management approach, and you can use this for a coaching business too. They use it in all kinds of industries very successfully. So the balanced scorecard allows senior coaches in your organization to clarify their vision and co-create a strategy to achieve the vision by identifying and mapping strategic objectives. Okay, so to achieve this, let's say a senior coaches, or even yourself, if you are a one-person coaching business yourself, you need to reach a consensus on how your objectives are linked to the deliverables that lead to achieving the vision. So each of the four perspectives, because when you think about the balanced scorecard, you have four perspectives to actually account for, okay? And each of those four perspectives are interconnected and interdependent. So done well, each perspective supports the success of the other in a very positive, perpetual cycle. So that's really good. Now let me really go a little deeper here. I want to talk to you about the four perspectives of the balanced scorecard, okay? So here, financial. Financial means, what are financial objectives? Customer/clients. So to meet our financial objectives, what customer needs must we fulfill? The process. What internal processes and operations do we need to serve our customer needs? Knowing that the better we serve our customers' need, the better our financial return will be. And also learning and growth. What do we need to learn, change, do more of, do less of, to smoothly run the internal processes to meet the client needs and reach our coaching business's financial objectives? So learning and growth also considers the intangible aspects that are required to drive performance, such as cultural strategy, leadership development, technical skills training, working conditions, and environment that surround your coaching business. Let me quickly talk to you about cause and effect logic of the balanced scorecard, because the balanced scorecard actually has a big impact when it comes to the reality that your coaching business is actually shipping in a day-to-day basis. Okay, so the scorecard actually will help you to live up to your coaching business's mission, because you are able to understand what's really happening. You're able to contextualize what's really happening, and this is happening in real time. Okay, there's no delayed sort of effect here. This is happening in real time, and this is kind of cool. So if you're thinking about having what's the difference between a coaching plan and a coaching strategy, you have to really understand the scorecard does a great job there in terms of helping you differentiate the two. Also, learning and growth supports the success of your company's mission. Okay, and what I want to say here is that you have to also think about internal processes and operations. So for your coaching business, whether you are a one-person coaching business, or let's say a 100 coach business, okay, you have to understand that internal processes and operations actually form the bedrock upon which your coaching business is going to really thrive, is going to rest, is going to thrive, and is going to expand, okay, and also scale, by the way. You're also able to deliver on customer needs, on your client needs, Okay, and because clients are telling you, hey, listen, here is our pain points. This is what we need coaching for. What can you do for us? Also, you can achieve your financial objectives. So when you think about the cause and effect logic of the balanced scorecard, you are able to achieve your financial objectives real fast, and you can also fulfill. So by delivering on customer needs, by helping you achieve your financial objectives, the balanced scorecard allows you to fulfill your purpose, achieve your vision in a streamlined manner. Okay, so when it comes to the perspectives in the balanced scorecard, you have objectives, you have initiatives, you have SMART goals, and you have KPIs. So SMART goals stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time frame. And KPI stands for key performance indicators. So the thing is that if you are thinking about having a plan versus a strategy for your coaching business, the whole idea here is not just to make more money. Of course, making more money should be your number one thing, right? Because you need to really keep the business open. You got to really put food on the table for your family. I understand that. But beyond profitability, you want to think about scalability. In other words, the coaching sessions you have now, the packages you have now, the meetings you have now, the consultations you have now, can you scale? Can you go from one-on-one coaching to group coaching? Can you go from one-on-one coaching to, let's say, online coaching? Can you go from one-on-one coaching to coaching packages? So scalability is really critical for you to really survive in this very competitive coaching space. Okay, and what I want to say here is that sometimes you might want to really reach out to an outside like you might want to reach out to a third party. In other words, getting an outside perspective can help you out. Why? Because you are very busy already running your coaching business every single day. You are busy doing cold calls. Maybe you are busy looking for clients. You are busy trying to have a conversation with your current clients. You are busy trying to prepare the coaching sessions. You are busy for a lot of stuff. Okay, I mean, and you're probably busy also for back office work. Okay, such as accounting, such as marketing, such as insurance, risk management, what have you. And God forbid, if you are in a coaching niche that requires certifications, those are certifying bodies. They also have regulations. They have guidelines that you need to follow. So that's a lot of work. That's a lot of stuff that you have to think about. So sometimes it might really help to actually say, you know what? I'm going to reach out to a third party. I'm going to reach out to a consultant. I'm going to reach out to a coach for coaching businesses, because there is such a thing as coaching for coaching businesses. There are coaches that specialize in coaching other coaching businesses. Okay, and so maybe you want to reach out and see if they will help you out, so you are able to get things done a lot faster. Especially if you are trying to get clarity in terms of plan versus strategy for your coaching business, and you're busy already trying to run the business. You are busy already trying to really, draw more revenue into your coffers. Okay. And what I want to say to finish is that you can do this. You don't have to do this every year. You can do this every 6 months. You can do this every 3 months. I mean, the more often you do it, the better, because that will give you more clarity as to a certain concept. In conclusion, in today's conversation, I explained to you the difference between a plan and a strategy from a coaching business perspective. Okay, and so I give you the overview, the strategic planning, and now the conclusion. Thank you so much. God bless you. I will see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.